The fifth of seven sons, Bob Hope was born Leslie Towns Hope on May the 29th, 1903, in Eltham in England. In 1907, the family moved to Cleveland, Ohio, and he became a US citizen in 1920. Hope's big break came in 1938 when he was given his own radio show, The Bob Hope Show, which ran for 15 years. He would later become a favourite choice as host for the Oscars, and in 1952 he received a statuette of his own for his contribution to the laughter of the world. As he rose through the show business ranks, his wit and repartee became infectious, and his friendship was sought by the great and the good of America, including Presidents Roosevelt, Eisenhower, Kennedy, Nixon, Ford, Reagan and Clinton.
Well, I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
Former President Gerald Ford and former First Lady Nancy Reagan were among hundreds of friends and family who attended a memorial mass for comedian Bob Hope. Among other show business figures attending the mass were Lonnie Anderson, Ed McMahon, Tom Selleck, Hal Holbrook and Raquel Welch. Bob Hope has 4 stars dedicated to his name on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and people make their way to Hollywood Boulevard to pay their respects to the man who made them laugh. Radio and movies made him a star, but it was television that turned him into a superstar, and he was a welcome guest in every living room in America. Bob's quick wit and comedic timing is legendary in the entertainment industry, and for more than 70 years, loyal fans followed every step of his career, from the early days in vaudeville to radio, stage, television and film.
All right. I'm going with them. Oh, we're going with them.
As he approached his 100th birthday, Bob Hope became quite frail and was rarely seen in public, and was said by his daughter Linda to be amazed and overwhelmed by the tributes that poured in. 2 months after turning 100, Bob Hope died of pneumonia. He died on Sunday, July the 27th, 2003, and was buried at the San Fernando Missionary Cemetery in suburban Los Angeles after a sunrise mass in the chapel of St. Charles Borromeo Church. Later, friends and well-wishers attended a private gathering at the Hope home. But despite ailing health over the years, there are some things he just wouldn't miss. When his wife Dolores was honoured with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 1997, he was right by her side. He met Dolores in 1932. They married 2 years later and remained together until Bob's death. On his 100th birthday, the Hollywood and Vine intersection was renamed Hope Square as a tribute to America's favourite comedian. In 1939, he broke the mould when he teamed up with Bing Crosby to make Road to Singapore, the first of many buddy films that would prove irresistible to audiences worldwide. He and Crosby and co-star Dorothy Lamour went on to do several road pictures. He was one of the first superstars and lauded as a gifted, multi-dimensional comedic performer. His talent was equalled only by his humanitarian efforts, and he liked nothing better than entertaining the troops. He supported the US servicemen and women during World War II, the Korean War, the Vietnam War, and even during the 1991 Gulf War. Always the archetypal troop entertainer, he delivered a host of up-to-the-minute jokes with impeccable timing and a bevy of beautiful women by his side. His contribution was immense and his patriotism avidly admired. He was described as an ordinary man who's always funny, and it's clear from the faces in the audience that the servicemen and women who saw Bob Hope perform that every one of them loved him. But for all this, he was the ultimate entertainer.